Hi, welcome to my channel. We're on week 4 of 8 of my Run Norwich training series. So my goal is to try and beat 57 minutes and 5, which is my course PB currently from 2019. So we've got quite a way to go. Now, I'm only training once a week because I've had some injuries and obviously I don't want to make those worse. Garmin said last week that it predicted I could do it in 55 minutes and 19 seconds, which is hugely ambitious in my opinion. Let's see what it says after this week's session. This week I'm going to attempt to actually run the 10k distance. Now I haven't done that since May, beginning of May actually, and it's now August the 7th. So a few months. I did a race, a 10k race called the Gear 10k back in May on a completely flat course. I'll put a link to that video up here so you can take a look at that if you want. I'll also put a link to episode 1 of this series as it will make a bit more sense, and perhaps it might be worth watching that first before coming back to this one. I'll put a link to that here now. Follow me there. I'm going to get on a train to Ely and hopefully I can manage the 10k distance. Let's go. I'm just going to walk across this roundabout and then we start and immediately we go uphill. Moderate hill number 2. Nearly 2 miles in, so almost a third. Nice downhill section here, slightly. I've got a bit of shin splints coming, or coming back, should we say. I think I did a track session about, well, it was about March time. So 5 months ago. And that gave me shin splints. I thought they'd gone, but I think the hill reps last week have maybe made them come back a little. So I need to be careful. Just hope I don't need next week off running. I'll have to see how they feel after this run. Bummer. This doesn't look like much of a hill. It's quite gradual for now. Turning off before we get to the top actually. I'm already feeling quite tired. Struggling today. I've got a lot of energy. I need to go a lot faster if I'm going to do Norwich in 57 minutes or under. It's making me have my doubts now. Starts getting steeper now. Probably can't tell on camera. Just going to take it easy, I think. Slow right down. So I've still got nearly 3.5 miles to go. Oh God. Right, we turn off here to the left. Then it flattens for a bit. Nearly 4 miles in. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually struggling.
I don't have the energy I had last week for those hill reps. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel great when I woke up, to be honest. I'm just taking a little breather. It's all downhill down this street. Then I've got another long climb up an incline, which will be hill number 4, which when I lived here in Ely a few years back, I used to always find that quite energy sapping. Right, better get back to it. I'm already struggling big time now. 4.7 miles in. I honestly know how I'm going to get up here. Run Norwich is not looking very good for me at the moment, but I'm very fatigued today. Any woman my age, i.e. early 50s, probably knows what I mean when I say some days you know it's a struggle to get out of bed, let alone run. And I'm just looking at this hill and already knowing I can't get up it. I'm gonna have to stop. Ah, this is so hard. I hate days like this. Stop the Garmin, have a breather. It's not even a steep hill. It's just very long. And this is probably psychological, partly because I have always struggled with this hill. I used to live not far from here. I used to run up here all the time. And it's always a struggle. Right. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Right. Garmin back on, let's go. Take it easy. I should do it. It's not even that long. Let's see, let's go. I do realise how unfit I am, or I've become. Come on, you could do this. Come on, nearly there. Get to these chevrons at the top, on the bend, and then it's downhill. Oh God. Oh God. I'm gonna have to walk. Oh my God, nightmare. I don't know what's wrong with me, honestly. Some weeks I'm fine, like last week I was fine. And this week it's just been a struggle fest. 5.5 miles, I'm going to call it a day here. I just don't have it in me today. Right, time to stop at the shops, get some refreshment before going home.
Well, what can I say? That run, which was yesterday now, was interesting to say the least. So I did struggle, and I struggled from start to finish, really. So I got up yesterday morning and I was feeling quite fatigued from the moment I woke up. And I knew it wasn't a good day for a run, but I had to go that day because I knew Brian was going to be here, my partner, the following day, and that I wouldn't get a chance to go out. Plus it's 31 degrees C today, Sunday. So it was a lot cooler on Saturday. So I knew it was going to be the best day to do it. So I just had to force myself out the door. As I said, it was really, really hard. And I don't know why it was so hard. It shouldn't have been as hard as it was. Now, I did do a few hills, and that was deliberate because Run Norwich 10K is hilly. So that's the plan, to try and get some hill training in and just do an undulating course, because that's what Run Norwich is going to be. But for some reason, I struggled. About 2 miles in, I was feeling tired. And by sort of 3 miles in, I was having to really force myself to carry on. By about 4.5 miles, I guess it was, I was having to stop and walk. So that last hill I tried to do was just impossible. I stopped probably a couple of times trying to get up that hill. And it's not even that steep, just a long undulation. So I really don't know what was going on yesterday. I wasn't feeling my best, but I guess you just have days like that. You know, I'm just not going to worry about it, or I'm going to try not to worry about it too much, because it has knocked my confidence a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I am wondering now whether I can even get around a hilly 10K at all, but we're going to have to see how that goes. Perhaps next week's run will be better. I hope so. I have got a couple of niggles again, so my shin splints are playing up a little bit in my right leg, and my old ankle injury in my left leg is mildly niggling, so I'm going to have to see how that goes. I'm just going to rest them. I'm not even going to walk this week. I've done quite a bit of walking today, so hopefully they won't be flared up too much tomorrow. So Garmin last week predicted 55 minutes 19 for my Run Norwich 10K. This week, after my bad hill session, it's completely changed. So this is what it's saying now. So as you can see, it's nearly 59 minutes, which is completely different. So Garmin's had a change of heart, and actually I think that's a lot more realistic. But obviously my goal is 57.05 or under, because 57.05 is my current course PB. So I'm really at the moment feeling like I'm not going to manage it. But, you know, things fluctuate from week to week. Maybe I'll have a good run next week. This is the course that I did yesterday. This is the elevation. And also I will put up here on the screen the distance I did and the route, so you can have a look, and the pace. So next week, what am I going to do next week? I don't know. I had planned to do the same hill repeat session that I did last week, just to see if I could do like an extra rep or two. But after talking to my partner Brian, who's also a running coach, I think he feels that perhaps I should just do a flat 10K, because it will help to sort of give me a bit more confidence about actually finishing the distance. And I guess he's right. So I'm in 2 minds what to do at the moment, because the week after that I'm just doing a park run, and then I only have 1 more week, so 1 more training run left, because I'm only doing 1 training run a week. So that'll only be 1 more left after that before the race, which will have to be hills, I think, or hill reps or something. So yeah, I'm not sure. Watch this space, and let's see what we do, what we decide to do next week. If you're enjoying this series, please give this video a like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of the future episodes and the race day itself, of course. And if you want to watch episodes 1, 2 and 3, if you haven't seen those already, they will be coming up on the screen for you to click and watch the whole playlist. So thanks for watching this episode. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all of those people that have stuck around so far, and I hope you continue to watch to the end, to episode 8 and Norwich 10K race day. Take care, guys. Happy running.